She broke the cage and built a throne.
Come on, it's gonna be fucking hard.
Fearless, untouchable, this is Jennie. The year 2016 changed everything for K-pop. When BLACKPINK debuted on the 8th of August, the industry witnessed something unprecedented. 4 girls who would redefine global music stardom. Among them stood Jennie Kim, the center of attention before anyone even knew her name. At just 20 years old, Jennie possessed something rare in the entertainment world: effortless charisma that translated across cultures. Her rap delivery cut through languages, her stage presence commanded rooms, and her fashion sense turned every appearance into a cultural moment. Within months of debut, luxury brands took notice. January 2018 brought the first major shift. Chanel announced Jennie as their newest brand ambassador, making her the first K-pop idol to represent the French fashion house. The partnership felt inevitable. Her natural elegance and bold fashion choices had already earned her the nickname Human Chanel among fans worldwide. But the real breakthrough came later that year. On the 12th of November, 2018, Jennie released making her the first BLACKPINK member to venture into individual territory. The track debuted at #1 on the Korean digital chart and topped iTunes charts in 40 countries. The music video reached 100 million views in just 16 days, breaking YouTube records. The success of Solo revealed something unexpected about Jennie's appeal. While BLACKPINK's music showcased her as part of a powerful collective, her solo work displayed a different kind of magnetism, more personal, more vulnerable, yet equally commanding. She could carry an entire track on her own shoulders, proving her star power extended beyond group dynamics. Yet beneath the glamorous surface, pressure was building. Every appearance was analyzed, every fashion choice dissected, every performance scrutinized by millions of eyes. The golden girl of K-pop was learning the weight of perfection's crown. Success in K-pop often brings unexpected burdens, and Jennie's journey through the following years would test every aspect of her resilience. By 2019, her fashion influence had reached unprecedented levels. Her partnership with Chanel expanded into multiple campaigns, while Calvin Klein brought her on board as a global brand ambassador. Each collaboration generated millions of views and shaped fashion trends across Asia and beyond. But the higher the pedestal, the harder the fall. Performance controversies began to surface, with critics questioning her energy levels during certain live shows. The phrase "lazy Jennie" started trending, turning her into a lightning rod for debates about idol perfectionism versus human limitations. Behind the scenes, the pressure was taking its toll. Jennie later revealed she was mentally exhausted during this period, with her physical and emotional health deteriorating. The expectation to be flawless in every moment, every performance, every public appearance, every social media post had created an impossible standard. The breaking point came during BLACKPINK's 2023 Born Pink World Tour. In Melbourne, Jennie had to leave the stage mid-performance due to her deteriorating condition. The incident sparked global concern among fans and industry observers alike. For the first time, the invincible image cracked, revealing the human being beneath the idol persona. This period also saw Jennie exploring new creative territories. Her acting debut in HBO's The Idol generated significant controversy, but it demonstrated her willingness to take risks and challenge perceptions. Critics were divided, fans were surprised, but everyone was paying attention. In October 2023, Jennie released
I Love You and Me, Dancing in the Moonlight,
a track that marked her return to solo music after nearly 5 years. The song offered a more intimate and melodic side of her artistry, featuring dreamy production and vulnerable vocals that contrasted sharply with the bold confidence of Solo. While more subdued than her debut solo effort, You and Me demonstrated her growth as a songwriter and her willingness to explore different musical territories. The track resonated with fans who had witnessed her struggles and saw it as a personal message of resilience. The years between 2019 and 2023 became a crucible for Jennie's identity. She was learning to navigate the space between being a global icon and simply being human. The question became, could she find a way to be both? October 2023 marked the beginning of Jennie's most audacious move yet. She established ATELIER, her own label and creative agency. The name itself carried significance, embracing the odd, the different, the unconventional aspects of artistry that traditional industry structures often suppress. This move represented more than business strategy. It was her bold step toward creative independence. After years of operating within established systems, Jennie was creating her own framework for artistic expression. The partnership with Columbia Records followed, giving her access to global distribution networks while maintaining creative control. This dual approach, independent vision with major label reach, positioned her uniquely in the industry. Throughout 2024, her fashion partnerships continued to evolve, with Calvin Klein campaigns showcasing her in increasingly sophisticated roles. Her Chanel collaborations reached new heights with the Coco Crush campaign, cementing her status as a fashion icon who influenced global trends. Then came Mantra in October 2024. The single represented everything Jennie had been building toward: personal empowerment, artistic maturity, and global appeal wrapped in an irresistible package. The track topped iTunes charts in 47 countries and became the highest charting song by a Korean female soloist on the UK singles chart. But Mantra offered more than commercial success. The song's message of self-empowerment and confidence felt autobiographical, Jennie singing her way out of the golden cage she had inhabited for years. The production was sophisticated, the visuals striking, and the performance confident in ways that harked back to her early solo work while showcasing newfound artistic maturity. The response was immediate and overwhelming. Fans who had watched her struggle through controversies and health challenges saw Mantra as vindication. Critics who had questioned her staying power were forced to reconsider. The industry that had tried to define her limits watched as she redefined them entirely. March 2025 brought the culmination of Jennie's artistic evolution with the release of her debut album, Ruby. The title itself carried multiple meanings: the precious gemstone formed under pressure, the deep red color associated with passion and power, and the reference to her own journey from pressure to precious artistry. The numbers told one story of success. The album sold over 1 million copies worldwide and became the highest charting album by a K-pop female soloist on the UK Albums Chart. It debuted in the top 10 in more than 19 countries and made Jennie the third BLACKPINK member to achieve a top 10 album in the United States. The title track, Like Jennie, became a cultural phenomenon, spawning countless covers and dance challenges across social media platforms. The song's infectious energy and confident lyrics made it an anthem for self-acceptance, with fans worldwide adopting the phrase as a celebration of individuality and empowerment. The album's success proved that Jennie's appeal transcended the traditional boundaries of K-pop. She had created something that spoke to global audiences while maintaining her unique artistic voice. The girl who had debuted as part of a group had evolved into a solo artist capable of commanding her own empire. But the collaborations told a deeper story of artistic ambition. Working with Childish Gambino, Dua Lipa, Doechii, Dominic Fike, FKJ, and Kali Uchis, Jennie had assembled a roster of artists representing diverse genres and creative approaches. Each collaboration showcased different facets of Jennie's artistic identity. The diversity of sounds and styles across the album's 15 tracks demonstrated an artist comfortable with complexity and unafraid of defying categorization. March 2025 also saw her star in the Chanel 25 handbag campaign alongside Dua Lipa, generating 9.3 million views and 460,000 likes on the brand's Instagram. The campaign represented the perfect fusion of her musical and fashion personas, two superstars of different industries coming together under one of the world's most prestigious brands. But perhaps the most significant achievement was personal rather than commercial. Jennie had successfully navigated the transition from idol to artist, from group member to individual creator, from industry product to independent creative force. She had learned to be human in public while maintaining the magic that made her special. Jennie's journey from 2016 to 2025 represents more than a career trajectory, it maps the evolution of global music stardom itself. She began as part of a revolutionary group that broke down barriers between East and West, between pop and art, between entertainment and cultural movement. But her solo journey revealed something equally important: the possibility of maintaining authenticity while operating at the highest levels of global celebrity. But her most important contribution might be personal rather than professional. Jennie showed that it was possible to be vulnerable in public, to struggle with mental health and perfectionism, and to emerge stronger and more authentic. Her journey through controversy and criticism to artistic triumph became a roadmap for handling fame's pressures while maintaining creative integrity. She proved that the golden cage of perfection could be broken without losing the magic that made the imprisonment worthwhile in the first place. The girl who started as 1/4 of a revolutionary group had become something entirely her own, an artist, an icon, and an empress of her own creation. She broke free from every cage they built around her. And in doing so, she showed the world what true artistic freedom looks like. The Empress had built her own empire, and she had done it on her own terms. Jennie dared to be bold. Will you?